There has been a shocking truth revealed about OG Anunoby's future with the Knicks after the massive blockbuster trade where the New York Knicks acquired Mikal Bridges from the Brooklyn Nets, and we have to talk about it. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into the video as we always do because, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. The Infinity Stones are complete. The New York Knicks acquired Mikal Bridges from the Brooklyn Nets. Thank you so much, Brooklyn, for making that easy on us. And now we have to look at the rest of the team. Many people have seen this happen and think maybe that means it's the end for OG Anunoby since the New York Knicks acquired another defensive specialist, another guy who's a top 5 on-ball defender in the NBA. But I'm here to tell you that that is absolutely the opposite of what is happening. Because here's the deal, guys. The New York Knicks want to pair OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges together to form the best defending wing duo in basketball today and one of the best defending wing duos in history of the sport. And you could take it from the most trustworthy guy we know, me. No, I'm just kidding. It's obviously Woj. The Knicks are still determined to keep OG Anunoby in free agency, according to Woj, who also said that sources tell ESPN that the ability to re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein becomes a lot more difficult, and the Knicks are loading up on wings to match up with the NBA championship Boston Celtics. Now, here's the deal when you look at that. Obviously, we're going to do our own separate thing on Hartenstein. That's also going to come out today on top of the live stream about the draft. It is a busy day, guys. But that's what happens when the New York Knicks finally do the one trade that we've been waiting for them to do. So we got a lot coming at you guys. The setup is going to look a little bit different around here next time around. But look, the Knicks still have Mitchell Robinson, is all I'm going to say about Isaiah Hartenstein and that stuff right now, because we're going to do our own video on it, as I said. But when it comes to OG, the New York Knicks have no plans to let that man walk to another team. If anything now, I think they're more likely to go out there and give him whatever amount of money they want. There are so many reasons to believe that the Knicks want to make a contender, considering they just traded all their picks and an incentive to make a contender. OG is going to re-sign with the Knicks. The Knicks have wanted OG around. That has not changed. They've been the team that's favored to sign OG. That has not changed. The only thing that's different now is there's more of an incentive for OG Anunoby to come back because the Knicks are now a better team than they were previously. The Knicks were also the second seed in the East last year, only behind the team that won the NBA Finals in the Boston Celtics. And if OG re-signs, the New York Knicks have essentially built an anti-Celtics between OG and Mikal and a superstar like Jalen Brunson and having Mitchell Robinson there and having Julius Randle, who no one on the Celtics can guard, and a crazy bench headlined by Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and Deuce McBride. This team is stacked up. OG is not going to leave for less money. And the New York Knicks at this point will not lose out on a bidding war on OG Anunoby. They have $45 million per year to spend, and they will spend every last cent of that money on OG if they have to. And there's a lot of reports kind of indicating the same thing. Fred Katz said a team that thinks it will lose OG Anunoby probably doesn't trade away 4 unprotected first-round picks right before free agency begins. And also, a rival executive said the Knicks can't lose him in the same way Siakam's getting the max from the Pacers because he's just forced their hand. You can't trade for someone, give up so much, and then let him go. It's not feasible. Both those things are true. Are we really going to look at the New York Knicks go out there and trade RJ and quickly for OG and then let OG walk when he is now the guy you bring back to ensure that you have a top 3-4 team in the NBA, a true contender? The Knicks would be so much worse without OG. Even before the Mikal trade, without OG, the Knicks went 22-5. Yes, there's injury concerns. Yes, Mikal Bridges is a great insurance policy now. Yes, the Knicks will now be more flexible if OG goes down with injuries. I still think the Knicks should put injury clauses in that contract. However, you bring that man back. You get him back first things first. You figure out the rest later. There will be a pathway for the Knicks to figure out what to do and how to do it. It starts with bringing back OG because you can't lose the guy. There are suitors for Anunoby. The 76ers fans seem like they really want OG now because they're scared, considering they wanted Mikal Bridges, but Mikal Bridges done told the Brooklyn Nets, I want to go to the Knicks. He didn't want to go home. He's close enough to home, and now he's with his best friends. He got to where he wanted to be. He's going to be thrilled about it. OG's going to come back. Starting spot still very much waiting for him as the starting small forward of this team. Mikal's going to slide to the 2. Don't believe anything else you hear. This is the starting lineup. Brunson, Mikal, OG, Julius, Mitchell Robinson. That is the starting 5 right there. I guarantee you. I guarantee it. The same way that I said 24 hours before the Knicks traded for OG, that the New York Knicks are now a real option, or the Knicks traded for Mikal, that the Knicks are now a real option for Mikal Bridges. Some people said that was a no. Some people said no. Where'd you get this information? Where's Mikal Bridges playing? Answer me that. Mikal Bridges is now on the New York Knicks, and that means that OG Anunoby is going to get to play the small forward spot while Mikal slides down to the 2. Mikal is a pure wing. He could play the 2. He could play the 3. He probably shouldn't play the 4, but he can in some scenarios with the way that the 2 through 4 work in the NBA now. When it comes to shooting guard, small forward, power forward, they're not even really positions anymore. There's 4 positions in basketball now. It's guard, it's point guard, wing, forward, center. That's it. That's the 4 positions in basketball. And even those are kind of dicey nowadays. Basketball's positionless. They added on Mikal to OG because they want a bunch of wings to be able to stop the Celtics like Jaylen Brown, like Jason Tatum. They want guys who will just basically be the anti-Celtics. That is what this is. You stick Bridges on Jaylen Brown. You stick OG on Jason Tatum, have them rough them up. You have Mitchell Robinson hopefully healthy to give Porzingis hell. You don't really need to stop Jrue Holiday that aggressively on offense these days. Brunson's not a bad defender at all. You have Julius Randle. Brunson's going to be on Derek White. Julius is going to guard Jrue Holiday. And people are going to probably be like, well, Julius can't guard Jrue Holiday. Yes, he can, actually. He just can. Sorry. He just can. He just can. They're pretty similar in athleticism. Julius is just 4 inches taller. That's it. It's the whole thing. Yes, he can. Guys, the true story here is, the truth behind the OG future is that the Knicks are going to pay more money for OG if they have to. They know how close they are to being a true NBA Finals contender. They honestly already are one. Now they know how close they are to being the favorite to win the NBA Finals. The favorite. For what, the first time in all of our lives? Nice. They are going to bring him back, no matter what. They will overpay, and they will be fine with it. That is how the Knicks feel about OG. They don't want to lose him, and they have no plans of letting the man walk anywhere. I don't think OG has plans on leaving. That is a disgusting starting wing duo. With Brunson at the point, Julius at the 4, Mitch at the 5. That is a squad right there. Guys, let me know what you think down below on OG. Are you now willing to pay him more? Would you want to pay him less? Would you let him walk? What do you guys think? I say pay the man. Make that stacked up team. Figure out the financials later. You're still not going to be in that second apron anyway, so I don't think it's a big deal. But let me know in the comments what y'all think down below. Like this video. Subscribe to Knicks Digest. We are about to go on a heater, dude. You don't want to miss it, so have a great day. And go Knicks, baby! Let's go!